We very consciously set out to create a journey. This is arc of claustrophobia, space inside the wall. And then you get on top of it, and it's sort of this amazing breath of fresh air.
You get this vista from the Cosmodrome, it's lit on fire, and there's this death Zamboni who's just trying to crush your bones to dust.
This giant machine with a ball arm, spikes on it.
Death Zamboni who's just trying to crush your bones to dust, crush your bones to dust.
Yeah.
What's going on today, Guardians? Listen, I'm sure you've probably all watched this Vidoc. You've probably seen a bunch of other YouTubers. So I wanted to simply talk about, I guess, my couple cents on the matter, which is the first artifact you should get that week. Now, there's been some speculation whether or not you can actually get one artifact per character, one artifact per account. If anybody happens to know, man, please let me know in the comments below. As at least from what my knowledge goes, no one really knows that for sure, whether it is one per account per week or if it's one per character. So that means you could, of course, get 3 per character or 3 per account, and then that would, of course, speed up the process rather than waiting all 8 weeks to get all of these artifacts. The same token, man, either way, it comes down to a choice. You're gonna have to make a choice on which one of these you're gonna have to get. And there's a lot of pretty ones that boast a lot of different abilities. But listen, if you like to go through PvE stuff, and if you've done raids in the past, I can tell you right now, some of the hardest parts of the raid is the very beginning. I cannot tell you, I crowed us in when I first jumped into it, the day that it dropped, how much that first part stumped us. And if I know anything about Bungie, man, they're going to try to stump you on that very first part. And lo and behold, we've got this big machine looking, wielding, arm throwing, whatever the hell he's got going on. But what I'm saying is, he's moving. He's moving fast. If you notice the trailer here, guys, it doesn't look like any of our Guardians are turning to shoot him. Which tells me one of two things. You can't really kill the guy. Or if there is a way of killing him, it involves you moving your ass. And so what I'm trying to get at, guys, if it comes down to it, and you can choose one of these only once a week, or maybe if you can choose out of the 3 per week, I really suggest you choosing Memory of Jolder. And that is my opinion here, though. I get the feeling that the very first part of this raid is going to be lots and lots of running and moving, man. If you notice on this wall here, there's a lot of debris here. I mean, stuff that can really fuck you up if you happen to run into it. And it doesn't look like any of the Guardians are moving close to him or under him or over him or around him. It looks like he can fuck you up really quickly if you get anywhere close to him. So that tells me you're going to need something to get your ass away from him as quickly as possible. And so, guys, I really believe Memory of Jolder needs to be the first one. I know it's not necessarily one anyone's been kind of queuing it in for PvE. Everybody is associated as PvP. I have too, man. I heard Memory of Jolder was coming out. I was like, hell yeah, dude. I'm going to strap it to a shotgun, and I'm going to be, man, I'm going to be such a little bitch in PvP. But either way, when I saw this Vidoc again, man, it's just as if the realization just hit me. As if Bungie was telling me right now that this is what I need to get in order to get past this first part. Because I get the feeling that this first part is really gonna butt fuck a lot of Guardians at the very get-go. Anyways, fellas, again, all my own opinions. We'll see what ends up happening. Either way, it's gonna be fun as hell. Guys, thanks so much for coming and watching. Catch y'all later. Slap that like button like your mama told you right.